Hi y'all, it is Davita with Medium of the Light. I wanted to come on here and talk about the videos that I've done for the Brian Laundrie case. I know that some of you are going to be like, oh, you're wrong, you're wrong. And I don't think, when I channel they're wrong, I could misinterpret information. That is definitely something that could be true, and obviously that is the case. However, there's still things that are very suspicious to me, and I think that there's more to this than meets the eye. And I try not to be a conspiracy theorist, even though I am, especially when I experience these kinds of things. And who's with me? Like, there's something really weird here. If you guys watched my last two videos on him, the Six of Swords came up on the Hush Tarot. And that is it's a depiction of a kind of deranged looking person, or very sickly, on a boat in the water. And remember the one before, I was talking about how he was on a boat off the coast of Florida, is what I was getting, and he was covered with something. So it's almost like he was covered by water. Remember how I was saying his mental health was deteriorating, and he was just his thoughts were getting darker and darker and sicker and sicker. So, it's interesting to try to figure out what the truth is when you're getting information from other sources that most people can't even fathom of how you would even do that. So I can see how people would be fast to be like, oh, you were wrong, whatevs. But for me, it's kind of interesting because I am testing myself. And I want to know this stuff. I'm an investigator at heart. And, I'm willing to say yeah, all of my information wasn't correct, but not all of it was wrong. And where does that information come from? So there's so much to learn and grow from. And I'm not taking this as oh, I won't do this anymore. Oh no, I'm still going to do this stuff. And people can either agree or disagree with me. That's not even the point. The point is that people go missing every single day. And if I could give one teeny smidgen of something that would help them out, which more than likely it wouldn't, because, law enforcement doesn't really want to go there. And I get it. But especially with this Laundrie case, there's something much more sinister going on here. Much more sinister than maybe we'll ever know. But all that I do know, and every time I've had an encounter with Gabby, is that she's such an angel and she's such a light, being like that last one. And I was really tickled by it. That last video that I did where she was talking about, I said that she was kind of blowing her wings towards me. So I kind of felt like my hair was being rushed back. It was such a cool feeling, to have someone from the other side playing with you. And some of you be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, unfortunately, if you've never had the experience, you don't know what you're talking about. It's just like the things that we're going through in the big disagreements about basic things that are happening in the world. So for me, this is all a grand experiment. And, do I take what I'm doing seriously, and do I try to learn and grow? Why, yes, I do. And I hope that all of us do. And I hope that, you guys will continue to go along with me as I go down this road and go, oh, I could have done this better. I should try this. But, and it was all worth it. Because, I got to meet Gabby and her spirit. That can't be faked. And I know for the people who have never experienced, they're going to have that poo-pooing situation and being the holier than thous. But whatevs, there's always going to be haters. And we just have to power through and be us. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will definitely see you guys, or you will hear my voice next time. Medium of the Light. Bye-bye for now.